Manchester United have just beaten Chelsea for the first time in 6 years at Stamford Bridge. Now, let's talk player ratings. We'll give every player a rating out of 10 and have a conversation about each individual. Starting off in goal, Sen Lamons. Now, again, didn't really have anything to do. There wasn't any like world-class saves they had to make. Chelsea hit the bar a few times, had a few deflected shots, hit the post a few times, and did create great chances. But in terms of Le Mans, he didn't really have anything to do. There wasn't, as I said, a save that I really remember him have to make. He got some pressure moments off United, so I give him a 6 out of 10. It's a clean sheet. First clean sheet, I think, in 21 games. It was a big moment for him. He's been such a calm, composing presence. And again, his distribution, just got the ball away when he needed to, swept it when he needed to, and it was just a decent 6 out of 10 performance from Le Mans. Starting off now with the back four, with the right back, Diego Dallo, has to be a 7 out of 10. Didn't play the last few games, absolutely locked off Garnacho, which is absolutely fantastic. Like, genuinely didn't give him a sniff at all. Every duel he won, he was fantastic, defended very, very well. And Dalot at times has been criticised for his defensive work rate, but in the 90 minutes, I thought he was brilliant. He didn't get forward as much, but he defended relatively well, and that's what you need to do in the game. He defended his back post at times, which again has been a weakness of him very, very well. And yeah, he just looked very calm, composed and collected. So very, very happy with Dallo. I think he's been a very consistent performer under Carrick in the games that he's played. And this was just another one. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for him. Mazraoui, for me, 7 out of 10 as well. I think to come into play in a centre-back position, and again, you look at the positions Mazraoui's played for Manchester United: left wing-back, right centre-back, right-back, left-back. Number 10, if you want to put that in. Add centre-back to it now. I don't think he's supposed to be that versatile, but he's someone who has filled in a lot of positions and he's been brilliant in every single one. Again, it was a very sort of unfamiliar partnership that he built with Heaven, but it looked decent. And to keep a clean sheet in this game was fantastic, and he made a lot of good challenges, a lot of good interceptions, put his head on the line, put his body on the line, and I think it was just very, very good from Mazraoui. That tackle on the Edna Garnacho was a fantastic tackle. So yeah, he gets a 7 out of 10 as well. Aiden the Rock Heaven, absolutely brilliant. Again, defended very, very well. It was rash at times, but his overall performance was fantastic. With no Martinez, no Maguire, no De Ligt, he stepped up and was absolutely fantastic. And I think he's a very, very good centre back with a lot of potential. And Carrick's talked about it, and we've seen it. He's played big games for Manchester United before. He's a top player just with limited games. I'm sure if United were in multiple competitions, he would have had many chances because he is a very good player. I think with Heaven, he's still only so young, but his performance in the game today was absolutely fantastic. And I think he's someone who, again, next season he's going to have a big part to play. Hopeful that United are in Europe. But yeah, he was very, very good. So he gets a 7. Luke Shaw as well. I thought he was very solid. Defensively very good, got on the overlap a bit. Again, just a consistent performance. I think was it the 33rd game in a row now that he started, which is good for him on a personal. So yeah, I'll give Shaw a 7. 7's all round, clean sheet. I'll give Lamont a 7, why not? 7's all round for the back five with the clean sheet in there as well. Now into midfield, Kobbie Mainoo, absolutely brilliant. We really did miss his impact in this team. He's someone who is so calm, so composed on the ball. Final third passes are fantastic. Breaking the lines was brilliant. Breaking at play as well was fantastic. And again, he's just someone who's in the right place at the right time. Was winning the ball higher. Was winning the ball all over the pitch. And I think his performance on this team is fantastic. He's too invaluable. The fact that he couldn't get any minutes under Amorim is a criminal offence, and he was close to being sold. And in big games this season for United, he's been fantastic. City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, all been absolutely fantastic. And bearing in mind he was kind of coming off an injury, it was a close decision whether he was going to play. So yeah, Mainoo was absolutely fantastic, and has been under Michael Carrick. I think we've won most of the games in which he started. So yeah, fantastic for Mainoo again. He's just a very good footballer, and you see that in this sort of game. Casemiro, I didn't even give Mainoo a rating. 7 out of 10 for Kobbie Mainoo. In terms of Casemiro now, again, I think the Chelsea midfield is probably their biggest asset with Fernandes, Caicedo and Cole Palmer in there. I think he just broke up play relatively well, got around the pitch, completed another 90 minutes. He looked very happy at the end. Didn't really get a chance to score a header in this game, but they were limited set pieces. He did get clattered for one of them, to be fair. But yeah, it's a 6 out of 10 performance from Casemiro today. Now, the front four: Bruno Fernandes, I'm just going to give him that extra zero point 0.5. He gets a 7.5. I thought he was fantastic. Plays a big part in winning the game for Manchester United. Like, that assist is fantastic. It's 18th assist of the season. But I thought his overall performance was brilliant. The way in which he ran around the pitch, was breaking up play, was always an option. Passing was brilliant. Defensive work rate was there. Like, it was just another fantastic performance. And as I said, he's now 2 assists away, or 3 assists away now from breaking the all-time record, and it does look increasingly likely that he will do that. It's been a big season for him, and even with United not winning trophies, and not being in the greatest form in the past few years, his consistency has been there. And listen, the Chelsea team is very, very good defensively, and I think Manchester United, they're one of the big reasons where we are in this league is due to Bruno Fernandes, and he always steps up. His availability is fantastic. So yeah, he gets a 7.5 for me. I think you all know who my man of the match is going to be. Now, the front three. Ahmad came off the bench. I'll talk about him after. Cunha started on the left, gets the goal, and I think he was very, very good. Again, should have scored with a chance, or should have even created a better chance for himself a few moments before he actually got the goal. But the goal was fantastic. Great run, gets in front of his man, tucks it into the far corner. But I think goals have been something Cunha's added to the team. Work rate's fantastic, and there was a period where he wasn't getting goals and he was frustrated with it. But if you look at his performance today, big goal, big game that wins us the 3 points, and it's a great finish from him. So he gets a 7 out of 10 as well from me. And then Mbeumo on the right, again, defensive work rate was there, played the ball over the top to Bruno Fernandes to get the goal. I think you got to give him a 7 out of 10. And then Sesko gets a 6. He wasn't so much in the game. United only had 1 shot on target, and that was the one that we scored from. There were limited chances creating for him. There's no denying his work rate. I thought he pressed, won a lot of decent aerial duels, but there just wasn't. There were maybe 1 or 2 crosses United put in the box for him. It wasn't one of those games where United were having many chances. We sat behind the ball and defended, and I think United, and Carrick did admit that in his post-match interview, that United kind of had to sit back and just go for the 3 points. Then that's all that matters. That's now 10 points on Chelsea, and Sesko wasn't really in the game. Now the subs, Xerxes gets a 6, come on towards the end of the game. Mount gets a 6 as well, and so too Amad Diallo. Now, Michael Carrick, it's looking increasingly likely that he's going to get the job. I think if he gets that Champions League place, which is the aim, I'd be very surprised if he doesn't get it. I think the way in which he managed the game today was fantastic with the limited sort of players that he had at the back. I thought he managed it very, very well, and he did mention the coaches for that. I think that the whole team was fantastic, and it's another win for United. First time beating Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in 6 years. And yeah, all in all, I thought Carrick managed the team fantastically. I think the subs, I thought he would have made subs earlier, but he made them at the right time. The trust that he showed in the players was fantastic. So yeah, he gets a 7.5 out of 10. In terms of man of the match, I'm going to give it to 2 players. Bruno Fernandes, obviously, and if not Bruno, Aiden Heaven. Those 2 are absolutely fantastic. You can say it about the whole team, really. Everyone played their part. But let me know your thoughts.